Come on now. Chill it. What's your good afternoon? Yeah, we have talk now. Yeah, we have politics kakra. And never bought politics in command more for you, baby. Yes, Alaji is here. Alaji Shwari. Alaji Baba Shwari. Fantastic man, what he has here. He is a general secretary, general for NDC, National Democratic Congress, New York branch. Or your number one spokesperson, what he has here. And I'm about to tell you the entire then why should I vote? There are two abasa you who the secret, the effect of it. Mama, I don't know the opening will be the Abaho. Then I was here in the one who veggie queen, the pony queen, everyone. So catch up for Miss Renoir. When be over fast, or bed you pony armor on your idea, man, no new be. But I never could ride it, I will crotona back if free here. When you and no beard in each hole. The brand enjoy the Royals Fan Club picnic and what is it? Picnic 2024. Fire. Just share the link, invite some more. Let's do it together right now. Alaji Ababa.
Oji. Mejo so many.
Bibia Koso.
Bibia Koso. Nede was your address the minim say party kesedi
Koso sa.
Na you all white party here started and I was someone was starting it.
Hey. All white them can watch him this and I can say I bet you win some.
We have it. This year we have Kaza yeah, oh definitely. Sir, you know. JM person no muye djuma no. Omunti kura na anhwe this year your friends say beba be gina mu pa ti you ready this year security man before up.
Only problem.
The incoming president of Ghana, APM, Oba Life. It's you you're ready, my JM.
Matthias
John Dramani Mahama. Definitely. Oji na bibi abokode. Good to see you again. Yeah, always.
Why are there?
I mean, like I said, no, time and again, no, say your friend is saying Nasemao for what you've been doing, Dinkra Radio.
Thank you.
New York, Dino Kobe Bia, and so by New York. Now one bad Dinkra Radio.
What?
Because I said last time, one of our regional communication directors, Tia Frey, your boss, Sami Jemfi.
Right.
And also, what quite Dinkra. And also, was he a book we ever call? That's right. OBAJ2.
Nice one.
Dinkra Radio.
The Biamos Sumuma, because we are nobody.
That's right.
More patronage services now.
That's right.
I mean, sham and Edin Crad baby, I am more patronage, and then Edin Crad Sentinel. I am popular.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that was a pass. There be a moment she team here.
Exactly. I mean, your friends and politicians, any media relationship now all the time. I mean, you are the fourth estate of the realm. Your friend is saying, Mona Mobe keep politicians in check. Enti Eyana so Krumo Asia say Abambe Sisa every media for because Omona Omuhu enko ya ombe report ama amanfo ne hu. Enti Yane Hadrin so mehu sentwefo binum akwa sika free politicians wa ompeso omo ekata no kre no so ompeso mbema amanfo ne hu. Na ne ha no Ghana media, in fact there's been an improvement there. Binum eka no kre pa binum en favor abayno but dudu na binum so ayo madwen se omo no kre no but obakwa akwa sika kakre bi ti no omo mpese no kre no mbeka ba mani aginema bi ekoso Ghana these days fact check
it here pa
no because you see OG say yema ya nye fact check na politician be gina ona o kan se boni siremu kan asem keke no obi am fact check na nkan che ni se asem ya wo kwenye no kra na se obi atimi sori kan asem bia boni siremu kan asem bia just to deceive the public. So what you say because we are in an era of disinformation. Nipa esheda e kan asem ti se ba o mi ase
right
insem do na o kan nyina o timi se wa sheda e na o kan keke because wanya platform e na o kan enti na manije asem bia na na anse kwa fresh na o Joy FM one na o hosti PM Express o ka asem bi was Ghanaians yem prove to obi ti se ba me say you cannot just come and throw words at us and then keep on throwing the same words and making sure that we no lofty promises we make it. Was it we should make it known to the likes of Baumia said they cannot just come and do that to us and then we just vote for them.
That's
what he said. Yes. Was it Baumia? We should make sure that we will not allow the likes of Baumia to come to us because see OG ne so Ghana no eye binum ntwentwefo no bi anase amanfo no binum abufu pa because as I said last week obi ti say Baumia for the last 16 years we occupy your political space with lofty talks. Oh me na my say by Kufuor time ye na ebua Kufuor ma then you stabilize the dollar. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Sa nebe ma mo power 2016. 2016 ya oba ebesin ne. Baumia ntimi money sisi kan kire say from 2016 to date Ghana say the omo be fa Ghana no omo improve Ghana rather omo retrogress mine no. Ghana na anko na nimo ekonechi. Enti se Ghana akodechi a ne wo san ba be ka kire say wo be con next chapter. Now first chapter no kra no you are not 10% successful. You are -% successful. Now sisi an wo san ka kire say wo bold solutions. Na bold solutions last 8 years in the he.
So you mate.
Very good. We are mate. Na mate OG. Sa asem no kra sa analogy no kra da enye fe kra. E do kra na say in the case because say we mate na OG say car oko stationer. Why and a catcher driver say when the in charge when the catcher driver say okay car emma yenko yekwa when a catcher driver say obi adu ne stop yen stop it and they say mate. Now who say we mate the crowd there not just a won't deserve cross baby away. Yede your friend say yede can be more because he say no can say driver back na twika na say no cry until you mate no won driver's license tell you cry no so copy driver's license because you won't qualify. We a mate na mate you should yede car man at say assistant coach we just ball boy we a ball boy right and we can coach technical team ho na team na akọ relegation we are ye pay experienced coach e dey amano who say yam for team ne ma na won san for team ne nko third division debi yenye saade no
e bia wote nche no so na wote on wa stadium wo hunu team no problem
oji
for him to term his ways bold solutions no I just say that word the word bold no it means something.
Oji
it really means
Oji the reason why I no cry laughable ni say ono driver back no e ka kire say ono sa mate we no we are very important in the job now ono driver ni yen wo kan ni nyina kire what defining role what the ama ono mate no say mate no an important part of the your friends say eduma na the transport business no we role ni and the economy who baumia nanado e ka kire hwe nananto nana ohininto ka sembi o si nana ohininto na ona na general secretary atama nanado e appoint baumia
right
woni ma asema o ka kire wo si na odi baumia ba be ye ne running mate no party mpanyimfo no no mo mpene so because na baumia nye member but nanado e convince the elders of the party say baumia ene ye obi obetima boa na manage economy no or with the magic one where economic whiskey enti so de ne ba na obey ne vice nanado be boa na my economy na ye your friends and baumia na baumia ba enso no one be head of the economic management team. Okay, the famous statement, the solid economic management team. Nana baumia be gina when I look at the economic management team I see Professor Jambafo, Bafo Koto, Yao Safumafo, Keno Furiata. Was it what a solid team? Was it in fact? I don't know if the NDC remember the economic management team. Oh, we are not Mazma okay. Was it we were elected to solve problems and we are solving it.
All right.
Was it we are solving it? And this economic management team, no, and the advisory council. Na niema titi pansam wie no a omu di sika corruption mismanagement egu economy ni wie no a ene opese obeye president oba beye obepe president edi no afi na o ka kire say sa rule no advisory rule entisa baumia pese wodi Ghana fo nyina ya agimifo sebe opese na adwen ni say Ghana for no ye chese ye nim nyansa ye nwe wo na obegina ho e kan nsem kire ye nsem a okeka kire say oh what the your friend said the magic one na ye kura say oh my husband is an economic whiskey wo nam na o kan we competent binum ye incompetent afi ne ukuna ba betina akunya so as economic management team section a yede amane no wo gu economy no enye baumia enka Ghana for terms binum terminologies binum ho Ghana for ordinary men on the street come nim term bit say domestic debt exchange term bit say junk status economy term bit say debt restructuring term bit say your friend is saying debt distress term bit is unsustainable debt. What I say? Terms binum for the first time in our history, you know, terminologies binum wa yatitin or Ghana. Say pensioners, obia omo eko pension omo eye djuma yatiti o musika se dachi biano omo ko pension ayede be mom omude o musika be mom no. O musika kura no akwa ko dimu a omo Ministry of Finance omo ye demonstration for the first time in our history. For the first time in our history, so economics are one of the most secured financial instruments and the government bonds. For the first time, your friend is saying government bonds are be insecure. Among full through say umbeto government bonds. Debt restructuring. 10 binum to say haircut. Sanse wenum nyina na yenim no your friend is saying ya brabomu. Na wonim ne ha adwen Chama ne economy no eko basa nneɛma nkɔ yie as far back as 2018.
Right.
You starting who said the one go for way esi mismanage economy na nkɔ yie nti e ka kyerɛ omo ze maza e car mo bogu ho ene bosi a mo gigi no rough no mo ahwe ni yie a mo begu economy no omo so ye nature workers ye mia ya no when him said by 2019 na CD no are depreciated by 13%. You can almost so ye nya some ye nim ye we don't know anything, we don't read the famous Baumia 10. Oh, NDC don't read. Afe almost 30 year name titi pansama before by 2021 ye started catch almost say hey monko IMF say studio haya me started kan wa ha say me say so mo anko IMF anko pay balance of payment your friend is saying supporter nema be say oh omo say omo nko IMF omo deputy finance minister John Kuma Miami senior I only gone what's your friend is saying they are not going to the IMF
may he so rest in peace.
They are not, may he so rest in peace. What's it they are not going to IMF, they are not going anywhere. For Kenoforiata, one crowd go to Bible. We are friends saying we are a proud nation, we are not going to the IMF. Satam Ninina no se komu ko IMF nentem ko pe intervention and can nema antiti ampansam say. When him say by 2022, na your net your friends say international reserves na a less than 7 months import cover. Emma nema ye basa se say IMF eba beji economy ya omo manage. Omo so many your friend is saying interventions are omo ye bini say by 2026 no it was say ye import cover 3 months 3 years and 3 months and above. So what I say one of the factors ama CD need depreciating against the dollar and because omo nya kwan enko international capital market enko borrow sika said Eurobond market no more year edi show up your friend is saying the dollar no
right
na sa artificial management of the city no new. So what I say enti say ka bold solutions oji bold solutions solutions are John Dramani Mahama Emma so far nya na sisi aye ka say the Ghana economy no agu.
What's the one Emma bold solutions?
Your friend is saying John Dramani Mahama one mom and Emma bold solutions are at the economy no ebe back.
Okay,
because waka was say so oba the primary objective is to stabilize the economy and then the currency, and we know say he can do it because he has the track record of solving problems. He has the track record of what of solving of stabilizing the currency. Okay, Oji
na mebao
yeah
Abraham Mahama befa akonwa no
yeah
na sidi na yesen
na sidi ne wa ayi mama any Professor Mills ebefa akonwa no na your friend is saying CD 2009 na CD 1.2 to the dollar. As at the time on before akonwa so no na 4.0.
Okay,
so I say
wa befa
1.2
and then 1 million na minimum de o ma kan
na 1.2
okay
1.2 to the dollar
na say o de akọ 4
that's 2.8.
It will say what yes also one managing no
2.8 now when befa akonya no
in 4 years
in 4 your friends say when in 8 years now 2.8
yeah for Prof Milson count.
Oh they be and made that Prof 2009 to 2016.
Let's talk about Mahama.
Oh,
it's Mahama for free Milson some saying.
Oh, and okay, that one I don't really have the figures here. I mean I might have to get it, but okay. Your friend is saying I'm just giving you an 8-year period depreciation.
No,
your
friend understand more year elections, you know.
Yeah,
it's about what can be a fact check.
Yeah,
good. And now it's about say yenyina ye adia ebeboy.
Yeah.
So it's Mahama against Baumia. Let's put a fact
out
there.
Mahama say Mahama against Baumia the crowd. Say Mahama against Baumia and the crowd they say enka a advantage. So what you say? Say Mahama against Baumia and the crowd easy because 4 years against 8 years. Mean to me make this analysis, you know, right? And to make 8 years of NDC from 2009 to 2016. So what I say? NDC F free 1.2 cedis to $1 in 2009. And now almost for free. Your friend is saying, and now MPP for free 4.0 in 2000. Almost for free 4.0 in 2016. 2017. See how many who can say 15.7. Yenim nearby Monday betima kobe your friend saying 16. Now no me who say omo social media who a dollar ton nyana dollar neighbor kofo. We've heard all these things before. Now they be me say MPP say we propaganda free politics more. They don't exist. Oji wa kaya ye asema ye ken. MPP loyal ladies. Maya omo MPP omo ye dede o social media omo na omo akọ sise omo akọ kugu o se omo ye kaya yi no
na so omo ye Ghana for
they be omo di dada amanfo na oji meba oji
omo dada amanfo sese
ai maya omo enye kaya ye fo na omo akọ sise omo abegu o se omo ye kaya ye fo a omo ye 3 weeks program omo graduate omo ya omo show omo graduation gown sa grandstanding we sa gimmicks
Eti,
where you the woman?
Meba.
Yeah.
Do you mean to say, sir?
Yeah.
There is no school, there's no training, there's no education for these people, and
Oji, asema nema e course no one e TV show. Ya course se maya omako musuku sa MPP loyal ladies sa fresh girls ya omu yi. Omu ye very say kaya ifo.
Oh,
Oji tie. Oji, I don't expect you to support this grant.
Maybe so wasem.
Oji,
they say I don't say any me no net ya.
Yeah.
The whole cano.
Yeah.
The whole should be and the whole tea no.
Yes.
Or will be a menace me come on.
Oji.
The entiasi no. I just want to know from you.
Oji, eh very simple. Say omoni mo guaso social media poto. Because omako sisa Maya omoye members of the MPP loyal ladies. And omo show omo graduation gown. So omo graduate in your friend say makeup. Make your friend say makeup artistry. And nema. And omo TV so omo ti social media ne baby omo ye we ya ba omo abeba. Na when so crowd here. You got the ba omo botum sika na odi here. Na me na enya me won because ba omo campaign we wonam na wo chiche sika ti say movie tickets. But Ninjina no entimi save no because he's the biggest failure of a politician in our history. Politician answer na obeba power no.
This is the graduation.
Oji she wa she sa pictures yi.
No mo na titi we.
Omagu
Maya fi na.
Oji she wo de
Omagu Maya.
Oji she Maya we. We Maya we sa fresh girls yi. Eyi she. Grandstanding.
How?
When you know your grandstanding, OG.
How?
A pure grandstanding. OG, in the course of the program, may send you videos be while you testify. Say, OG, the point is that, sir, in some way, and then, say, your grandstanding. Many who can say, OG, be a university by 10 years.
OG.
No, OG said, that when you graduation gun.
There be so many now. I'm a student in the
OG, Mama, Mama, listen, don't let these people deceive you. And yet, when you're pure gimmick, and pure gimmick, and now we saw it. Now, OG, they are uncle for ye, and now, OG, what shows graduate in the where do we a graduate? Say, who's almost seriously, almost crazy. Ogu ti uze Oji aso we ya eke
abi ba ko hu
Oji zema fire Oji we do we graduate we do we kai Oji hwe nema bi o ho a mama entina Oji tie
so aga na omanya ni ntia
Oji hwe mempese
Alaji.
This is an insult to the sensibilities and intelligence of Ghanaians.
Okay, your funny say omunye kaya yifo.
Yes.
But then they had been given some training.
Yes.
Omunye Ghana.
Yes.
So what is wrong with that?
The point is that and the men who say what be your friend say skills training school, right? But man can say e kaya yifo no wakwa for my free street so e de o ma ba be good school num. Oji adie wey menim de ntiama o pese o defend this asem o
men defend you they mean tia say na me bisa
oji me questions na o bisa na legitimate but oji so far omo they can't defend this because say it has been proven Kofi Ofosu nkansa ono ti o say national entrepreneurial bibi omo de na akoto a wanya skedi no rough obey the day because he's making money from this but oji
for graduate
oji tie sansem we very very laughable na omo we ya ba omo ye dede ni nyina no me wonim de wa me summarize me say se me timi baby na de wa Ghana si ayedin na obi be bremiska right na wa sheme your friend say gown say oh alaji bra na ko dede say adwuma ni ho me kwa koye so what you say ntino oji nsem na e koso no MPP for omo egu man no amambuo no omo de aba the lowest of the low ntino it is about time say Ghana no baby e wo no ye be reset mine no we have to reset the country now if we want to reset the country we need somebody with experience and not what experiment because many nyina nim say team air battle relegation always we look for an experienced coach. John Dramani Mahama is the man to reset Ghana from the current state ayewono. We cannot afford to deal with the people omo put you back into this omo put you in this problem. It was the same thing your friend said Komina Japan. Was it we cannot afford to elect the people who put us into these things. So what I say, it is so simple. Say, baby, I want Ghana, your economy, I say, your educational sector, I say completely. Many who can say, your friends said last week, unze metena akachire mo say, WAEC, omo ba betwe BEC July 8.
Oh, sir.
Yes, you be create BEC July 8. Abai sika omo de be ma WAEC mo omo de prepare exams no. Emu $95 million no. Omo just your friend is saying 95 million Ghana cedis no. They've given them only your friend is saying 2 million Ghana cedis. Say no they need to give them about 92 million Ghana cedis. Omo di abai ntua. You know the reason why? Because BEC you know M4 they are looking for nkola ombetuaba and SHS and the tina ma omusora free SHS inso na anwe nensia omo sese omati asese asemo a NDC for ye kano say we need to review the policy and implement it the right way. Your friend is saying they are now saying it. Nanado say we need to review it. Baumia said we need to review it. IMF for crazy, we need to review the policy.
Chama, mama, me say one or two things.
Yes.
And na yensha de be
yes.
say. Ghana, me no me legitimate say corruption ya dey boy from pa.
That's right.
Okay. What are the measures and I say what are the policies JM put in place to help Ghana's corruption?
Very good. A very good question. John Dramani Mahama, account was corruption. One of the things one of the policies major policies John Dramani Mahama episode ba. De bia me kan me say mentina ha enka say NDC party no. Perfect say you need corrupt people NDC mo. Because it's a human institution, corrupt people ewo baby say what you say. But NDC party near party bia. So who shows that we are corrupter? They will stamp you out. And there have been an example in the past. Okay, Victoria Hammer, Miami mate, ewo Legon. When my sema okay, was say onya obe make you $1 million. Keke one make it scano. She just made a wish. And no keke kurano omo pamon. Your friends say okay, Bas Brandon. See oh ye did there back to the attention of the president. One or form or ye or ma mo ehwehwemu. Minister no Madame Gifa Tibo. What is her name? Because of that issue. Okay, your friend say Jida Manasa Zuri ekoye your friend is saying investigation who katasheni proebi and ekoso Jida. Right away, enna ye omo investigate here. Omo you finding omo culpable your friend is saying culpable wonim ne omo ye putu ye prosecute omo including your former MP Abu Gapeli omo ko jail. So what I say NDC party no examples be brave na Nana be president before Oba be president wonim asema okay was oh me manyini mabɔ me brave wie me mpe musika ena say uba me ma ban we no say uba na say uka say ube me kisika you better look for the private sector because you will never make money in my government. When my asema okay was oh I'm going to use the Anas principle. What did we see? Anas principle no later Anas no kra no obeye insecure e Ghana was he here security because his life was in danger because your friend is saying corruption expose biya na government your friend saying communicators social media langars social media errand boys no mudi nechi Anas I say omo attack Anas insulting the credibility e biya nipa wanya international awards for investigative journalism omo attacking no biya nipa Nanado so be using the principle no Nanado now was say or no babe fighting corruption no what be die corruption clearing agent oh you can say wound to me your friend is saying investigation your galamsey your friend is saying nwuremu a was your friend is saying he will be cleared oh nobody is doing bust contaminated fuel asemi by after obey also he will be vindicated. Nanado appointee biya Cecilia Dapa nipa ne bedroom ne richer than banks binum Ghana. Metima ka say Cecilia Dapa na ne bedroom cry richer than banks binum America I see. Because say it me $1 million every we sikamu na wan na your friend is saying red flag bi na beba no akwa check who say ya yi $1 million a free account mu a wo dem sika wa stash wo dem a na chese na wo bedroom no sika wo honye sika kuma sa nipa wenum nyina no Nanado si o wo twerɛ letter say wo resign Nanado si o dear Cecilia Dapa thank you for your services but I know you'll be vindicated nipa ya for $1 million say one them oji $1 million broni bitia me no we ti America I say broni ti $1 million obetima koko ma be 1 week no sorry
alaji
oji me no we
alaji
me no
alaji
oji we know this
alaji oji obia o make 6 figures $100,000 a year right obia o make $100,000 a year e be taking 10 years and say no will make $1 million. Right. And that's how $1 million no crown and the bills and taxes here free more. Andrew $1 million 10 years no nyanya size can America. Alaji bekume.
Oji na obi eti ho ne dem $1 million ya kwakọ twie firi ni sika mo onim ho twe. Sa ne ma wonim nyina na na do akle ni nyina. Na John Dramani Mahama your friend is saying Nanado mrewe anti-corruption institutions in Ghana. auditor general Nanado afa kwati kwan so ayi na firi ho because Crow and associate omo say charges issue bia no mo follow senior minister Osafo
right
Nanado tikwa pai wa pam no Dominico your friend is saying corruption risk assessment wa Ajapa deal adia Nanado nanka opeso odi bugana fo ye de koma special prosecutor Matiamidu woye corruption risk assessment no ka say no office Nanado your friend is say aban no when him say corrupt people wo mu pa but the mother serpent of corruption Nanado nankasa
Nanado ba ono akana asem Nanado ba no have you seen anything ono no in person as a that makes him corrupt.
Hey, are you the only stranger in Damascus?
Maybe
Nanado.
Nanado. Then why? Just how you call
Al Jazeera for your friend is saying investigative journalism piece be on way. One of the most notorious gold mafia in the world. Where corrupt deals what the whole world need the notorious person Alistair Matthias. What Masema Okai was it or no a friend to several African heads of state, including Nanado. Was it Nanado is his friend, personal friend? One no a gold business every month they smuggle 40 million worth of gold from Ghana.
Really?
Yes, Alistair Matthias. When him Obeka says no. Abane ka say Al Jazeera for ebo omo retract so man retract ombesu Al Jazeera say what are you talking about ya investigative piece your facts what say omo so omo threat Al Jazeera and retract ebesi ne omo ntimi su Al Jazeera Nanado right many wo kana asemi your friend say Ameri renovation deal Ameri deal na Nanado John Dramani Mama a Mary planter or the buy no on buy almost renegotiate a deal no deal na 510 million no omo renegotiate no deal no na omo inflate ko $1.3 billion sana omo ye deal no $1.3 billion na unim deal no energy minister Abuacha Jakomo ye no de koma Baumia satam na Nanado so no for baby wa busy Baumia na sign a deal no hona Nyankopon wo very good servants very good servants o Ghana biti se John Jinapo MP for Yape Kosogo eno hu ye na twetwe o so mu wasi kai nkofo ya ebe wia Ghana $800 million no ma wia e de aka deal no na oji
another chairman Frank Committee
wonim ne John Jinapo who ya na osikai o blue alarm na wa na Gabi de facto prime minister no they are towards Nanado was misled afedi Nanado nso be kasa also he was misled na deal no afedi o ma good deal no ye chi omo broad daylight red handed wonim ne see here Wana your friend is saying omo na scapegoat omo fire Abuacha Jaku just because of that now no Abuacha Jaku pie ka say masa moye mistake this a mess peeling or out no mutia we amo so be shi eti Nanado de wo ye corrupt ankasa asemo your friend is saying Matiamidu kan was he's the mother serpent just say ye kase serpent chese wo na kasa wo ye poisonous no enene Nanado corruption chese adukuru no bebia enti se o pese me more examples bebia met mama because in the history of Ghana no ya nya president ye di envelope push ne sese ya wo so mu na ne Baumia esore a wo se wo no enye corrupt na oji nipa wo businessman edi ne mu abagana oba be clear dia ye ni business happen na no odue ne edi no Baumia aye kanana ne katasihye ma ya ba ne 8 containers 14 containers of rice oma bani di ato afa de oma ni office abrante bi o friend keko say oma twere letter e de akoma director general of GRA say Samu no ye release ma Bawumia office na yen ko donate man kramofo sa asem no kura metia na me bu ofu na at the appropriate time me kwa ko ye demo press conference e o Zongo e o Ghana because e ye nim guase e ma Ghana fo se wo Bawumia as Zongo e kramoni wo betina so Zongo fo e na ebre because wo betina so John Dramani mama na hajj ye ko hajj na 119,000 Ghana cedis. Your friend say 110 million old Ghana cedis. She say 750 million. And a man for 2 years they call hajj. Now, sa wo chire ni nyina no dia begu ye so. Wo wie enso a. Wasan so begu ye hu fi. Se wo akwa gym mo 14 containers. Wo akwa wia. Ye chi omo special prosecutor. E chi omo investigate no ma trailer letter ko say oh, your friend say Bawumia nim ho hwe. Nipa yesi woni mu hwe no nipa na wo twere letter no ogusu ni Bawumia ye adwuma because omu nim se so mo fire na obe spill beans Bawumia kro ya Charles of Charles Aduboahe former presidential candidate of MPP ne ba Charles Aduboahe o ka kire se in Anas Arumia Anas investigative piece woni ma asema o ka kire wo say Bawumia ansa na obehunu bia no investor we galamsey investor na opeso hu na e wo se wutua your friend is saying $200,000 Ghana $200,000 ansa na hu na appearance fee na in the history of Ghana official bia ni ho a ya disclose ni office the appearance fee kesiese ti se Bawumia sa nipa we ne woni ma asema Charles Aduboahe ka kire investigative je wo se oh Bawumia e wo siblings bebre nti o problem enti ne family ni so when you give him that money oh he will do now say even if you give more you will never be no ho be ya ma oji sa asem we num nyina e wo Anas Arumia Anas number 12 investigative piece num enti no your friend is saying I mean galamsey expose Anas here ni nyina wo enti oji Bawumia ena me ne wu kasei PDS that is the biggest corruption scandal in the history of Ghana. When him nipa or necessity PDS Bawumia oh Bawumia na oji when him say FTI consulting consulting firm audit firm I wa America I say because sa PDS deal no it was connected to Millennium Challenge Corporation Compact 2 your friend energy your friend saying that energy deal enka Millennium Challenge Corporation for person mo boy may streamline the energy sector na power distribution easy mine no Compact 2 ena na compensate yenya private company bi no mo take over ECG enti say ye de sa distribution business ne be ma company bi a parliament etna or drafty policy say company na obe take over sa your friends say business no or say oye company or war bank guarantee nye say just a company free baby akeke so what you say
right
enti also munya bank guarantee asika bi dem wonim say aban we with the help of Bawumia omotina say ema PDS for a change within omoye meeting or presidency Jubilee House a change sa bank guarantee na parliament e share deal no omo change a free bank guarantee to insurance guarantee no kura later on John Peter Amewu omo energy minister e ka say insurance guarantee no kura na fake now Bawumia yes he was the one who necessitated the PDS deal na PDS deal no wouldn't say
fake I don't know negotiate here
was it
say if he said Amewu said no fake
yeah
why did he take the lead
yes
to
mislead vice
people?
president
oh yeah sure say well you mu yi nu nti and or dey ya o kan ansem
Amewu man you know said na nyina o capacity no
I not say a misleading. Sadia ni a faker. Why do you lead it?
No, the Baumia ti what dia say tio. Baumia enam say we corrupting tino. He was helping the PDS deal to happen. So what I say, sir, at the end of the day, a party oforiata nom sa achim mafia na eyi ono Baumia eka ho no. Omo ewo future aspirations say ombe boa no setam so a omo di sika no bi be boa no e mana ba be president ntino. Adeniye bank guarantee no oboa omo change free bank guarantee e the insurance guarantee na insurance guarantee no kura no it was fake according to FTI consulting your friends say audit report and the FTI consulting enye Ghana firm a US firm a Millennium Challenge consult corporation omo na appointed sa FTI consulting no. So omo kwesa investigation omo investigation report omo de buy and say Vice President of Ghana eye Baumia on the tina sima omo chair on the chair sa meeting na e change your friend saying bank guarantee parliament e share document no no to insurance guarantee na insurance guarantee no crown was fake. Now who Vice President with me tina say supervise CBB say the biggest corruption scandal in the history of Ghana.
I will look into that.
Look into it. Yes, now, let me send you documents.
I send the
PDS deal with Kekeno Krano. Ghana, Elusu in the interim, Yelusu $190 million anka Millennium Challenge Corporation Edemaye. Now, according to Institute of Economic Affairs, in the Usha in totality, Ghana lose beye $2 billion over the whole your friends say deal because Millennium Challenge Corporation omo will say corrupter they are not ready to deal with us anymore. Eti oji what be some question say who share ansem when nyina John Dramani Mahama say corruption is one of the things it is raping the nation of resources. Eti administration is going to put in place solid policies about fighting corruption. Now, key among them, then they say he's going to strengthen your friend is saying anti-corruption agencies. BTC Auditor General's Department, because Auditor General's Department and yeah omwa despite say omo yi dominable free omo de omo darling boy but they have to tell some truths. And through Auditor General they do who say aban wey edi $12 million edi ama ajapa de la ambassano $12 million omo dia say no kwa for no work done. Through Auditor General na edi who say $2 million aban wey afa adi no kwa say sky train na nkom so omo de breya na na do ka say we get a former railway minister Jogate e ka say we get sky train in 18 months anya ambassano $2 million ye dia say no Boankra Inland Port deal no up to now sikabe 58 million e kokwa ye dia say no ye no work is done ukowa through Auditor General na edi hu say sikabe almost $12 million Polygu Dam project a multi-purpose dam one off na Baumia kotina o kan say o maye say adwuma no ukowa hwini wo $12 million ye dia say no kwa sika me ka chenye Ghana cedi so dollars asem na me ka kire wono sa de manema National Cathedral $58 million no work done in totality we share site na ye clear ye restitution ye twetua ma amanfo nyina no sika ye dia sen was our program num say omo ye sika cathedral ma nyankopon a ya fa hu die disika be $58 million ni nyina akọ be say $200 million ni nyina akọ project na nka so must spend $58 million now more clear site no restitution ni wo hwa in totality $200 million ni nyina akọ na $200 million oji aban bi e di $200 million di akọ see affordable housing e was aglamewu aban we ajai enaguo ena wa say $200 million e kokwa ene asofo a omo care about their image biti say Doug Heward Mills papa your friend is saying Duncan Williams any Otabel no omu say nneema nkoye no mu dwane ye so what I say na menka eyi na eyi Osofu Otabel de sebi oka ho na aban we bae but ene yenke twen se ko mu nyina ebe onu apa aka se oh menua nkofo we ye na de omo bae but omo aba begu ye nim ase but you know it is not in the now John Dramani Mahama aka was this oba persons involved in the plunder of the state. Why a bit chill? Because he had that track record. For example,
now say NPP said the same thing.
Oh no, but
it's not the first time. John Dramani Mahama Wabaswo. This corruption thing and in politics, it's been ongoing. It's consistent. But it's not, like it continues. Then anything specific be amway. I mean, for the next thing I am sure here.
Oji, let me clarify this. Oji say on him say mama examples. Say NDC party no. Say who chre who prove say we are corrupter. They will deal with you. The party itself will deal with you. And I'm giving you examples.
Another example.
Yeah, my example.
You just watch it.
Yeah, my example. My example.
Because Mekai Brazil. 2010.
Oji.
Yeah. What happened?
Oji.
To the sports minister.
No, Oji. He was fired. Oji. He was fired.
Firing the person.
Oji. Investigation.
Firing the person.
Oh yeah.
Does not solve the problem.
No, but Oji.
No,
Oji. What happened? Oji. Omo fire no. Emma, for me, your friend is saying, investigation into it and releasing white paper. So what I say, Nijina are available.
What happened to him after seeing, sir, what the deals he made, were corrupt?
No, but Oji.
Was he charged?
No, but Oji.
Did he face anything?
Oji, no. Oji, at least investigations into it. Investigators, and recommend they say young prosecutor that can be prosecuted because NDC has that track record. Say who could blow whistle? Say corrupt deals in course our institutions we are. They will investigate it and if possible prosecute you. We have that track record. And yeah.
We say ka investigation team I recommend this and prosecute now.
Yes.
Come back prosecute now.
Yes.
They were made to investigate and bring the report.
Yes.
They did that.
Yes.
They don't pass judgment.
Yes.
Okay. What they have to do is investigate, get me the true report.
Yes.
Which they did.
Yes.
So as to prosecution there, it's not their business.
Yes.
But then whoever received the report or whoever contracted them to do that had the final say or should have prosecuted the person.
No.
Didn't experience that.
No. Entisa. Yem say me correct you.
Okay.
Say investigation be into any scandal. Investigators and be recommend say yenye ABCD. Say yem prosecute you. For example, Jida Manasseh Azuri ekoye say oye wie no ena or the expose ne bae aban MIA investigation ye wie no omo ye involved no and they prosecute omo because you cannot just wake up and prosecute somebody. Now Manasseh Kroya you wouldn't say dear President Mama ne mame ewuye and no release report say President Mama Akwako G-Ford expedition as a bribe. In an election year, it went against President Mama, right? But one can say Yenchi Manasseh and Yenny Bibi. Now, Oji, when him say, Sam Manasseh Kray, or Boa Abai way more mobile power. No, and then when you say for Ghana, Oka Bibia Abai way more penable. Say I mean who can say Edu baby was so here your friend is saying oh here security because when you safe. So what I say and then when my sama Manasseh can was say Mahama was a saint because Ono no office Nanado was it the person was disappointing no in the fight against corruption Nanado. And then Manasseh a year investigation SML deal almost sign a year be deal no they are making $100 million. So say Abano operate one day one scandal, corruption scandal. Within a short period of time, corrupt deals are about good table so because it's a Ghana ordinary Ghanaian no numb to corruption. They are used to it. So what I say omo twen say what the December mbra na yentu abanti omo na yi omo mfiri akonya so. That is what the Ghanaian is saying because aban we nko corrupt deals are ababe da omo table so every 150. It's the most corrupt government in our history. And then so US Department of State reported by about your friend saying corruption in this government. Share Afro Barometer report on corruption perception. Share Transparency International Corruption Perception Index (CPI). Nina Abawe score the highest in our history. When him, you see, Mahama administration now we are corrupt. Mahama's lowest score, your friend say the highest score, the lowest score, Mahama's worst score, corruption perception index. And there about way, or more your friend is saying,
on the list,
or more highest.
Oh.
No, I'm trying to say no. Sorry.
The highest on the list.
Yes. Bahamas, your friend is saying.
I like this topic. I think, and then maybe Matthew wanna say it's been cleared. I think this topic of Mahama against Bawumia, who is more corrupt, could be another topic for another day.
Yes.
Where I will have NPP today. Chairman Frank couldn't make it.
Yes.
Hopefully next week we shall go into that. Mahama and Mahmoud Bawumia, who is more corrupt. Let's compare examples. Let's match examples.
Yes.
In total evidence.
Oji,
and your very main topic, why must I vote in election 2024? They don't see effects. So, Bibri, and they will be sorry. Ashanti should be done with NPP by now because they've been voting and don't see changes. The same way, Votarian should be done with the NDC by now because they've been voting, they don't see any changes. People are fed up and tired with politicians, with your promises. Both of you, without any fear or panic. You're not true to your words. Politics comes with lies. In Ghana right now, and you're Ghana, I know say everywhere you go, politics is a friend of lies right now. Into this year, Obi show na or what this kind of mindset mean to a bed PM as an NDC communicator. Then I'll be catching Nipano, Amano, Atana Nadrin, Akotwaba.
Yeah, Oji, Medasi. Answer na me in short in 1 second. Unze na me corruption perception index. Mama ne west kura ene ya ban we omo best. One year de kura baby year 1 year de kura no. Ene ya ban we omo best. Ewo corruption perception index score. Enti aban we de chese omo they came to rape the country of resources and just state capture. One of the terms are since Ghana buy na enya common wa Ghana and state capture aban we and didn't in buy. Now Oji, what be the question? We say identity ma or say tuaba. Oji unze Ghana no baby I do say no. MPP are fairly totally. Oma fairly obie nim se oma feli na felu anu nti ama MPP sympathizers binom owa 2016 omo yi omo nim eye campaign ema MPP and then abina feli no omo ntumi ma out boldly but me respecting binom pa because unze kroma ayete no oji de bia se wo be kaya kroma se obi o ni nua kra erane for office na o hwese niema nkoyi a otimi ba out completely ebe ye campaign tia ni nua no because they build their politics on ethics ene your friend is saying no credie enti so far ma hu MPP fo binom o Ghana o mo aba out o mo ka se masa amamwo we die enkoyie they are being statesmen. We are getting a lot of MPP people coming out to do that. Shout out to them. Because sana or say boomai. So what I say unia ni obi kura na se support to bibi. Now we say niema nkoyie or so kano kre. Now ka say niema nkoyie because we are sima fefede ye de ko he. No kre o ho no waka. Ena ye wo MPP fo no binom o a omo eyi omanima ye dede ene enam se oso mo nka no kre no omo se oh NDC ne MPP kura the same just to hide their shame but enye good nipa say there is dignity in telling the truth so obeba out aka say oh masa nema nkoyie enti no the way amammo no si kono enye se de si penini ma omon fro dimbia let them call you any name say oh ye didi agya wo ntine ma wo yes ade no nyankopon ene Ghana fo binom a chese sebe omo conscience no ombe hu say yes what can okre in future no e be reflect on your family and your kids obi abeka say akwa we ni papa can okre so what I say entino I'm beginning to see a lot of MPP people coming out to say masa amamwo we enkoyie baomiana mo peso mo de ne ba no kra no eye insult eye didiatem emma Ghana for ye nyensa ene your friend is saying our sensibilities and intelligence. So what I say there are people coming out being bold to say now baomia pa nipa wa ba be kansem say ni nema titi apansama wuntimi nka ho hwe na wo sa ba be ka kire say wo your friend say yensan to abama na wonye president na wo kura na wo ye mate na say eba say achievement bi a kakra bi a o ma ye dia o so e ono a ba nema titi apansam ne de o ka wo hwe
sana musomote
oh debi oji politicians oji emia oji
ade biara eye kama bia JM na ye
oji
Professor Mills say mumbo ni di kwankas
oh debi oji say Professor Mills right and net up to date Professor Mills ye man of credit say no kai say
UGMC must in Bahama
oh that's it tie oji na say and then mama na onye mate Emma Professor Mills
no even mate
na oye your friend say we a co-driver
Mahama wakam
so what I say no a
Mahama has addressed himself as a mate
Debbie was say you let's take it that statement you know say ya diffuse our propaganda no was it let's take it that I was the driver's mate so what I say asemka oji ntino so what be some say adentina ma was say to aba there are so many reasons oji baby Ghana ye way nema titi apansa inflation echo as far as 54%. Your debt to GDP echo up to base at 104%. Very bad. So what I say, your friend is saying interest rate. Say now then say reported by your friend say interest rate. And number said from 32% to all the way to 50%. So what I say, a range between that imagine say we was small startup be a who might be to say Ghana or per se will be a business now your friend say interest rate and I'm sorry regional oji can you do business in such a country unemployment from 2016 ewo 2017 anedi aban we the hand over ma aban na 8.4 she said I'm close to 15%. So what I say Nema say according to Ghana Statistical Service then say I reported by 8.4 million Ghanaians sorry and they don't have access to your friend is saying decent aduane obedi 8.4%. She said statistics are the worst economic indicators in the history of this country. Now we are experiencing them under this government. Terms are enye junk status. Your economy, your rating junk under this government. So what I say, corruption is at all-time high. Among for any hope ever mindum biem oji. Hopelessness inti ene statistics e bae Ghana for omo pe visa ako Canada keke o oji numbers are eba out no enye easy because the Ghanaian no me patch say me ka say Canada keke me patch say Canada nkoano menka US menka European countries among for omo pe kwan every Ghana
it's been like that
no oji it is at all-time high oji Oji, because among for the hope. Oji, no, Oji, but it is at all-time higher. Among for the hope. When say Ghana, no, there were times among for believers said they want to live in Ghana because I mean, obviously, who doesn't want to be home? Home is home.
GM time.
Oh, Oji, ye nim say Ghana. Ye were brothers ye person do mo babu chiri ha. Catch say bra unim bibi. From Misika Mame, for Sikana Mame, Namen from Bobra or Ghana. They do it. I'm proud of some of them because woman $10,000 and Kaudini Beba say, Obeko Ghana, no, they are Bobra, ye Bibia Maneho. So what I say, people were interested in living in Ghana. Now, so who person would Ghana a business now interest rate and nam 50%. They now bet him there. Oji, the economic indicators are what Ghana. And then who go Ghana now to fuel who fill it with tank.
Don't convince me. No,
yes. So I'm telling you the reason why you should vote. There is total hopelessness in Ghana. And now many who can say, and we need to reset Ghana. It was said yetimi G Ghana every sankrofo we are. Omaji mino aseno atiti niema pansano. It was said so what I say now can say oh men tuaba. Nese wo ya boama mino asay kura ama dachi bia ne nchiriba ebe sori ablemu mu se mona motena ase ma nanado ene MPP ni baomianom ebe say mino etiti no pa obi ba akola bi kura bi tuma ga enkenye ye nananom bra fun na omo boy na sa ban fun because nema ban we ye ni nyina no ni nyina be ba history book mu ti se de na si ready bond of 1844 nominee 1948 disturbances are ready and our social studies no nema ban we ye no ni nyina will be read say the omutie tena say agu educational sector ne woko basic school nkola be 2.3 million omu any desk on betina so asua de you there's 5,400 schools under trees. Education sector good capitation grant is in arrears. Your friends say free exercise books are na the man kola ni nyina omotwem teachers demonstration never be bia energy sector debt many who can say ene dum so because we are producing below your peak demand. So what I say then say WAPCO for and so ababe kase omo problem omo gas pipeline as I complicate the dum so energy situation
no the message be aba
but now oji mame lande answer with mame lande oji nema cost wo mind no nema titia pansam oji say what I say enti no say ne wo Ghana now say oh men kotoa ba na say wo ya boama corruption any the wrecking of the nation na cost no a perpetrate atoa so and no na make a say we Ghana ni ne na se December 7th duru na opese wo to aba koto aba ma John Dramani Mahama any NDC no omo reset mine no so what I say and now we have a lot of policies on the table many who can say aban no se do mo se agu Ghana eduru no e wo se yetimi increase productivity e mine. We need to come out with policies ebema Ghana aye productive economy. So what I say Entinema John Dramani proposed 24-hour economy, working economy policy. And no policy no the main objective ni say ebema Ghana aye your friend is saying manufacturing economy an economy that is hinged on production and manufacturing, and also make our economy an export-led economy, and it will also produce a lot of import competitive and import substitution goods. Because OG, remember, say person you stabilize the economy, your currency. I will say it will produce a lot of things that you consume or you might know. And so, say your person yes idea, you will be to say agribusiness. Your friend is saying agro processing, manufacturing, and then your all these things, you know, you and I know say New Jersey, where your industries are, any factories are, produce nema, they are working 24 hours in 3 shifts. John Dramani Mahama kase se pese ye create jobs ema amanfo no omunye adwuma na omum entimi ntwa tax ma aban na aban so nya emfanye akwan ene nema then we need to operate 24 hours, and this is not a novel policy ema your friend say in the world amai binum adopt sa policy na aboa omo. So what I say, so we also have to look at that model and what adopt it to help our economy. So what I say, that is what John Dramani Mahama can. Enya no nkoa wa propose your friend is saying 1 million coders. And $3 million your friend is saying investment in ICT. Because OG and John Dramani Mahama Kashobe now, you have to believe him because he has that track record in investment in digitalization. Accra Data Center, Accra Digital Center, ACWA, OCA, he built it for what? To help startup business. Or more person go into startups. On person 24 hours. He did it. Wale fiber optic cables. Ewo Ghana. Ewo your friend saying 1,000 kilometer fiber optic cable from Accra to Boku. And number 6 regions he did it. Metro fiber Accra Nitema, he built it. So what I say, your friend said John Dramani Mahama, the first president in our history was the LTE 4G at the Ghana. 119 stations NOC. All these are digital infrastructures. John Dramani Mahama ICU Ghana. Enti so kase oba Obe implementing 1 million coders, because you and I know saying that the world we live in right now, we need coders, people to our youth to go into coding, ICT. So what I say, he's going to invest $3 million in ICT infrastructure, and he can do it. He has the track record. Enti Baumia and Nama Oye they say, oh, your friend is saying, oh no, Mr. Digital. Nipa ono are building all these IT infrastructures. We're building digital, your friend is saying, applications. Binum to say eservices.com. Any nema and the Baumia waba wo use no. Ono jina also ono mum na digital man. Na die brand waba digitalization. So what failure economics are. What done about IT now? Minister of your friend saying communication digitalization. Now on the first one is saying what achievement is she going to?
Oh, see, you are in the USA.
Yeah,
but doesn't want others to go. go to USA. The fact that people can foot the expenditure to travel to Canada alone should tell you the economy is good. And the Mahama, they could only use the desert to live.
Oh, Medasi Oji. When him say
Samuel Mensah.
Oji, so when him say New York, I say, so when him say me a community leader.
Right.
So me the biggest Zongo community, was the whole of the diaspora. I mean, I'm a secretary, Yankasa Association. When him say from there 3 years in it, and now over the years, best 10 years in it, I've been working in the community to help people with your friends say social programs. That is what I've been doing in this country. New York, I say, that is what has made me popular in New York. Obieni. In the last 4 years, Majuma double because I have to be playing social worker role because yen no more far Mexico. Ebe wura kruma ankoa. In the last 3 years, almost 60,000. When him say when they come to my office, some of them they pass through dangerous routes to enter here.
That is true.
16 countries. Binum enam from 2 months. No more America. I say, Oji, do you know say Omoba had it not been health insurance? Me yema omo any food stamp, any omo immigration papers. Yeah. Some of them would have to part away with 7,000, 6,000. To do their immigration processes. Oji, nema wina a sign of a failed state. Say Ghana ni zongo ni akola. Ebe sorry no akwako bobosia. Pinum kra o ti Ghana wo ye na dwuma bi o. Na saasi bi e da ho no akoton. Wo to a no di say sika no e di akọ $11,000. They don't come here cheap. $13,000.
Very expensive.
But you know the reason why they don't go through the normal route because Okofa connection man biswa no odini sika into odi ko Belize no they are ko Brazil no akọ started journey from Brazil. Ombe duru make kachiro nipa mayi omo from detention camp. Enye easy.
True.
So what I say because of what? Me tiwana me hwe sa nema wenum nyina na me hwe se obi tiwana odi mediocrity bi de ye nema na mobo Oji.
Balaji, it's been like that since.
No, Oji.
My last question. I'm sorry, come time on that.
It has been worse.
Yes. Obi episode
because there is total hopelessness.
Alaji.
Yes.
Ghana.
Yeah.
Senior will describe which is here me.
Yeah.
Who say I say cry. Yes, sir.
Atitia Pansam.
Medas.
Yeah.
JM.
Yeah.
Only has 4 years to spend in Ghana as a president.
Thank you.
That be the case?
Thank you.
Do you think so? Between the 4 years, no? Yeah.
Oh,
Ejumano. Let's if so.
Yeah.
So to me, the 4 years, no, yeah.
Yeah.
After 4 years, and then what?
Okay, good. Oji, where we are right now, we need to reset the country. You agree? Because when something is going in the wrong direction, we have to reset it, bring it to the right path, so that we know, say, now we are not sitting down for the thing to collapse. So what I say, to go into the abyss. We are already in the trenches, in the abyss right now, but we have to reverse the trend. So what I say, hold on. Now, Oji, so when him say John Dramani Mahama, 4 years are obetina kunyason. Achievement nema wo achieve ye no. Enna ye dey compare Nkrofo we 8 years are still are 8 years no. No, hold on, no.
Alaji, me say.
Yeah.
And to see and so 4 years ni fan say he comes to power.
Yes.
Wababe reinstate BBI, everything is working good.
Yes.
After 4 years in the time was.
Yes, sir, NDC TO. Oji, John Dramani Mahama a part of a political party, your ideology, that is social democratic policy. We believe in social democracy, right? You believe in equitable distribution of the what? The national cake. But because we believe in social democracy, no, we did a lot of developmental projects there, mega projects. So what I say, Eddie Sikabeba mine, Eddie Sikabeba mine, BT say KJTR project we. And yet one of the biggest projects are Ebua Commerce, Ewo Ghana, Meboana OG. Now, John Dramani Mahama 4 years now, yeah, kase, John Dramani Mahama, Ombra no. It is because at this point now, we need an experienced person, just like I was telling you, say team, war relegation zone, not a battle relegation. We always look forward an experienced coach to get them out of relegation so that you plan for the future after the season. Meboana. Baby, we need to reset the country. So I want to mention, and if we need to reset the country, this is not the time for us to experiment with Obia. When the experience I had the boomai, Obia or no crown roll I had the amano wa fairly already. Eye Baumia ne rollers economic management team were presiding over the worst economy in our history. No crown in terms of achievement, he's the worst politician, the worst performing politician in our history. Nipa wabeka samoa at the end of the 8 years, wa achieve the policies are what by in Africa. Let me make this point.
Making answer.
Yeah, 4 years, Mama has to come now. Over and now, ultimately, and you'll be say, your friend is a Baumia on your president. Hey, the fact that he has never been a president before, no crown a chess at this point in Ukraino, he shouldn't be made a president. Because where we are right now, we are not going to experiment with the destiny of our nation. We are not going to mortgage the future of our kids. So what I say, and now they have done enough, your friends say, damage. So what I say, it is 8 wasted years. 8 years now, you're wasting. It's enough. We have to take the country and reset it. Okay. And to reset the country, we need an experienced hand in John Dramani Mahama.
Experienced driver.
An experiment in Baumia.
Me that's it. Where Alaji Bashari, Obu Accra. Fragi, Java, Yachiao. MPP ni NDC for you na chairman and Alaji me that so man baso. In fact, wa fire. I know say Chama Frankie BT na the reactions next week or the after. Alaji me that we on chair bia with my channel.
Yeah, James Mechia, your friend is saying John Dramani Mahama, the incoming president of Ghana. I mean, we can't wait. So what I say, we can't wait because he's the man with the vision. Who is coming to change our destiny. Right. Mechia, your friend is saying NDC4 our more New York. I say, I mean, we are putting a lot of policies in place, any programs in place. Yadebe Boa NDC party no more about power. Mechia, Chairman Bafo Joe. Your friend is saying, ne papa free more Ghana and Chibia, Yabeko Ghana na Yakwako Buano Etanechi. Oji na we mira hopa me mame antiadua wenchi wo Brooklyn wo free until I say best over 25 years.
Wow.
Ne ma wenchi wo ko wenchi lorry park sister Jimfu anom ne your friend is a Kese where engineer with Ghana your friend is a highway authority Antiadua wa free. Very, very sad. Or now Brooklyn. Very sad. Or call your friends a holidays or Ghana and now go free.
Oh.
Inti ama me betina I say na me ra hopa inti but I still have to fire. Yeah, I still have to fire because these are some of the things. Remember me or call Ghana and nanka war very good your friends health facilities are.
Oh, so I thought JMWC.
They be wako we Confanochi. Yeah, OG Confanochi there. Entinama, there's no one that say your friend is saying Otumfo Nankasa. Sorry, I say heal Confanochi. Enya semwa Otumfo Ohene Krobia Santi Kotokohene wono mum and sorry say or person ma ye heal Confanochi because Confanochi is not in a good state. OG the last time I me call Confanochi for somebody many hospitals here Juma Okruma me ko you know what I tell myself, excuse me for seven previous. Manu da sumina, so I say human beings should not be treated in this hospital. So I say, would you compare health facilities binumo Ghana? Now we are sima for them binumo Krobiti se Kumasi, a city like Kumasi. Omotu abama abanwe. Omo ntumi amfa konfo anochi ankra na anye ti se JM, say the JM any NDC aban esi renovate Rich Hospital, the Greater Accra Regional Hospital. Na sefem. Enti me mame anti adwoa, I'm really hurt right now. My condolences to the family. Me believe you say omoye funeral arrangement ay nyina be ko Ghana na ye de Yakobo na omo apen krabre. Mechia your friends Uji one kasa so like I said earlier on, you've been doing a very good job.
That's it.
Your friend is saying I hope say when there is a Nemako year, we'll make sure say you do be call Ghana. Now because the kind of job we are we are one of the phenomenal journalists who are experienced so US. Or say they will call now could make sure say we be beside the relevant questions. Aman nema koyi. Tioji, them say Midia Samuel Mensah, they will send me a message. You know, Midia Paro Ghana.
I'm also a Wenchi guy.
Yeah, Midia. Uko, there's the Uko with ya. Be wo fear.
Yeah, me send it. Osi ma. Osi be saying that. Kuti Kevin Taylor send osi bo wechi wo. Alaji Medase, thank you very much. That I'm want to say for your time. Unfortunately, and then I say your prom quick because there's a normal so packed today. But thank you for your time. Thank you for standing in with us and all that. My name is MCOG, the microphone president. I sign out right now and see you sometime next tomorrow. Be able so live with the crash of this. Nyanko Ponchao, Kosutie. So what I say, Alaji Baba Swari, the General Secretary and a member of the National Communication Team NDC. And then I'll be fire. Madam Wasibri, you best say diaspora date. I say Chimpana Wari, our America. Come. Medashibri.
There is no country.
You don't have to. Introducing Diaspora, the dating site that helps you find your path in the States and create eatable moments together.
On Diaspora Date, all profiles are verified and approved by the developers. You are rest assured that your true love is a real love.
Diaspora Date connects you with like-minded individuals who share your passions and interests. Whether it's exploring new adventures, sharing a delicious meal, or simply laughing until your cheeks hurt, discover the joy of meaningful connections with Diaspora Dates. Join Diaspora Date today and start creating your own story. Diaspora Dates connect, share, and make every moment count.
Diaspora Date,